Unfortunately, there were ignorant Muslims who read the ahadith of our Prophet ﷺ about how humble he was, about how much khushu and khuzu he had. And then, astaghfirullah, what do? They turn it on its end, you could say. They turn it around and they say, oh look, the Prophet was just like us. The Prophet ﷺ is expressing how humble he is, and they turn around and say, oh look, he's ordinary then. And then there are some ahadith, like I mentioned, where the Prophet ﷺ disliked people praising him. So they go around saying, we're not going to praise the Prophet because the Prophet never liked it. This is the route that they have gone down. A simple example, there's a hadith sharif, and it is a sahih hadith. La tatruni kama atarat an-nasara ibn Maryam. The Prophet ﷺ said, don't overpraise me like the Christians overpraised Sayyidina Issa Alayhis Salaam. They say, oh look, why are you praising the Prophet ﷺ too much? Why are you doing the Qasida Burda Sharif? Why are you putting these decorations up? You are overpraising the Prophet ﷺ. Your Prophet himself forbade this. They turn it on his head basically. You know, if they only read the rest of the hadith, they'd understand what our Prophet ﷺ was trying to say. Our Prophet ﷺ was trying to say, do not overpraise me with lies, with the wrongful things, just like the Christians did with Sayyidina Issa Alayhis Salaam. Because when they praised their Prophet, they started calling him a deity, they started calling him a God, they started calling him the son of God. Our Prophet ﷺ forbade that. And if you read the rest of the hadith, you'll understand that, because in the same hadith, our Prophet went on to say, إِنَّمَا أَنَا عَبْدٌ فَقُولُوا عَبْدُ اللَّهِ وَرَسُولُهُ. That I am a servant of Allah. So when you praise me, remember that I am his servant, Abd, وَرَسُولُهُ, and his messenger. So the message here is simple, don't overpraise me. Our Prophet ﷺ didn't say don't praise me at all. There's a big difference between them. The second i'tiraz, that the Prophet ﷺ, and again this is a Sahih hadith, is that when the companions saw him, that they would stand for him. But there is a hadith which says that the companions never stood for him because they knew that the Prophet ﷺ disliked it. For example, when the Prophet ﷺ would come to their majlis, all of the companions would stand. The companions themselves report that we stopped doing this, or sometimes we never did this because we knew he disliked it. What do? They read just the apparent version of this hadith. They just read the outward wording. And they say, look, you're not supposed to stand. The Prophet ﷺ was ordinary. He didn't want people to stand for him. They say that, look, here our Prophet ﷺ is forbidding something that you engage in. You stand for the ulama ikram, you stand for your shaykh. This is wrong. Our Prophet ﷺ, he never liked this. Again, look at the shara, look at the commentary of what the ulama ikram have actually written about this. Our Prophet ﷺ, he disliked people standing for him, but that doesn't mean he prohibited it. And there is a big difference between disliking something and prohibiting it. One last point, humility. Do not ever equate humility with weakness. And that is the biggest trap that we face in this society, where everything is all about pride and arrogance. People think that if you are humble about your chances, it means that you are weak. It's not. You are following the sunnah of our Prophet ﷺ.